Hey, what up, y'all? What up, y'all? This your boy LC the One, baby. LC the One to be exact. Exact that is, aka Illmatic One, 2-4, and not the motherfucking game numbers, man. But my actual, I'm trying not to laugh on this video, man. Uh, but my actual jersey that I wore when I was in high school, and my warm-up jerseys on the back of my motherfucking shell. I ain't got that much time, so I can't finish all the rest of the intro. But hey, man, this is like a semi-small reaction, man, to Solluminati, the little big homie and stuff, man. I really admire the young player, man, for, coming out and trying to get some inspirational thoughts of wisdom, that's to make people think about things, man. That's a good thing. All right, so now I'm reacting to his videos about the Earth being flat. Now I'm gonna tell y'all a story, man. It's gonna be quick and simple. My cousin had came over to my crib, man, because he had an ordeal, and he was in the crib for about 4 months. All right, and he was breaking it down to me. He was telling me about a lot of stuff that was out here, man. A lot of stuff that's going on that he was trying to make me aware of that's about to come to pass. He was telling me about Agenda 21. I didn't know nothing about the Agenda 21 until he started speaking on it. And he was telling me, like, man, you can check out stuff on YouTube. He was pulling up videos for me and stuff like that. And this one cat, he said he watch every day. He give a lot of, like, like some deep thoughts about America, the agenda in America, how they trying to put people in concentration camps and all this and that stuff, and use the mark of the beast sign and all this and that, and so forth and so on, man. Now we got on a deep discussion, and we was talking about this topic, that Solluminati is talking about now, the Earth being flat. Now he has some real factual information because he pulled up a video. Now it was this cat. We was watching the video, right? And my man started off like he was in a desert or something, right? Okay? And he started going over the fault lines and stuff like that, like, which basically is like territorial, like ranges and stuff, like certain places where it's like plains and stuff like that where you can't go over certain, what they call that. It's like it's geography, the borderline and all that stuff. I would say it like that. Because he was saying, like, when he really got to the point, he was saying, like, man, if you cross over Antarctica, you can connect to Europe. And he was saying all you need is a bridge to connect to the other side. And he had proved that the Earth was flat because he actually went down to Antarctica, and he was taking pictures. Well, I think it was, Antarctica, right? That's where the North Pole is. And he was taking pictures and stuff like that of the other side. He said he was able to see over to the other side. And the video, I think I saved the video like in my ultimate, what I call it, ultimate like gaming or something. But it's like for, I find videos, I try to keep the videos in my like in a playlist or something like that. But I'm going to try to pull the video up. I'm going to see if I can find it about the guy talking about the Earth being flat. And he had like a mop and everything. It's like the guy, he was really going into it, like real details and everything. But he really started breaking it down. He used a lot of hieroglyphics. He did the geography thing. And then, he had like a PowerPoint presentation and all that stuff, man. But he was breaking it down, and it was kind of making sense, because I was thinking about like the Underground Railroad back then, and how Harriet Tubman was able to escape in America without really no navigation, no directions or anything, So I was just trying to figure that part out. Like, man, how does she know how to navigate? How does she know where to go? And it's like we've been having exhibits at the museum where I work at, and we just had one. The artist was named, I think, Darwin Bay or something, an African dude, and he had did a exhibit where he had did some pictures, and he had blew the pictures up like in silk wrap, but I think silk screen type projections, pictures, and the theme of it was about the Underground Railroad. Now this was updated. This is 2000 millennium, but he was taking pictures, and it was pretty much like a storyline for that tale, for that that what happened with the Underground Railroad, and the brother was like taking pictures in the dark, like everything you seen was like a dark setting, the houses, everything, and he was basically, and it was in Cleveland. The set was in Cleveland because this is in America, you know, because the Underground Railroad happened in America. So he was saying, it was happening like all over the country. She was, it was like, she was, they was meeting up and they was escaping, but it's like, how did she know how to move around, and then how did they make these tunnels? See, they don't go into deep facts. I mean, there've been movies that came out, but they don't go into deep facts about the Underground Railroad, you know, about what really happened, because don't nobody really know what happened and how she did it and how she escaped. Nobody knows, because you gotta really think about it, man. You know, you had to be in those days. They had to be extra smart because they was dealing. They was in slavery. So it's like she was like the new age of Finney Shakur, Tupac's mother or something like that. She got to Cuba and she was a prisoner. She escaped. Basically, same thing. But but the man was talking about it, man. I just had to bring that up, man, because it just makes you think. The same thing about what he's saying about the earth being flat, because it may be some facts. Because you can connect anything. You can. That's how he was able to prove, because you make a bridge, you can connect to another side. Period. Over oceans, all that. So that could be some facts. That's one way you can prove that the earth is flat. Because they doing what they call that destructions and stuff like that. What they call that, uh, what they call that in America? They doing it right now. I forget the word. The infrastructure. They trying to build the country up, and that's what that is about. Building roads, bridges, all that stuff. So, yeah, I can agree with him on that, man, because my cousin broke it down too. I'm going to try to find that video. If I can, I'm going to put it in the description, so y'all can check it out, man. My man was breaking it down. And, on the Solluminati, he right, man. The earth is flat because you can't connect, to another side by if you structure right, if you build something right, you can get to another side. This your boy, LC. I'm finna sign off, man, getting out the boost. I'm going to let y'all later. Church now.